I'll take all these DVDs. Okay, another fan. That must be fan number 5, at least 6. Okay. Scrap steel. Yeah, but certainly no shortage of scrap steel. We're going to have a look. Have a little look in this one. What have we got? Certainly don't want the exercise stuff. Oh yeah, there's stuff in there too. Get my pliers. Okay. Another vacuum cleaner. Oh yeah, really good cord, that one. Thank you. What's in here? What's that? Oh, it's a computer. You little beauty. Whole PC, first PC for the day. Ah. Compact. Nice. What else? Keyboard, of course. Cable. Monitor, speakers. Something else there. What's that? This looks like another PC. Awesome. Okay. PC system, so it's not just a tower. Windows 7. Okay. I'll take it out. Okay. Alright, it's got an old AMD processor, a bit of an old one, good one. Excellent. Take the cord. They can have the box. Oh, hang on. Oh. An old drill. I like these old vintage stuff. Got a bit of a collection of that stuff. Toys. Another cord. Oh, this one's a good one. 2 PCs so far. Another box. Aha! Another vacuum cleaner. And another cord. It's really hard to see if you're actually getting this on the camera because it's very bright and glary. Okay, I don't really want to leave this pile until I make sure that there's nothing else. Because so far 2 PCs, 2 vacuum cleaners. Oh, here we go. Stereo system. speaker. I'll just cut the cord off the speaker. Oh, excellent. It's one for the collection, I think. All right. Okay. I think we've done it, this one. Cool. Wow. Oh, finally got a PC, and then I just got 2 in one go. And 2 vacuum cleaner cords. If these drums, containers were clean, they might have been handy for something. Nothing here. The push wheel mower. It's a couple of TV and a monitor. We certainly don't want to scrap them out on the spot. Yeah, I don't scrap stuff on the spot anymore. Alright, we'll have a look here. And nothing. Suitcases and mattresses. Chairs. Okay. Yeah, I guess I don't know why people throw away suitcases all the time. I mean, back in the old days, people would keep suitcases for the whole life. You know, you might travel once every 20 years and you pull out the old suitcase and go traveling, and these days they use suitcases just for one use, and that's it. Alright. Just trying to stay in one direction instead of going all over the place, because I've remapped and I feel I've got my bearings a bit better now. So like this street here, there's some streets that I've been in 2 or 3 times, and like this section here I haven't been in at all. So okay, is that a microwave? No, it's not. A big cabinet. Okay, so I've seen 3 scrappers so far in the last, well, when I say so far, in the last 5 minutes. So they're starting to come out now, and they're starting to pick up, you know, the new stuff that's been put out. Just so far I haven't seen one thing in this street that looks half, you know, not even one pile that looks like, oh, I should go and have a look at that. But it's bloody everywhere. It's just unreal. I'll have a little look there. Go up a bit. No. Oh, okay. This looks like it might be. No. Yeah, it's just rubbish. Rubbish. Who would have thought? Okay. Well, this street must be a popular street for scrappers, because it looks like they've picked the guts out of everything in this street. We'll keep going. Yeah, just those cheap stereo systems. All they are is just plastic. So they're not worth taking, those 3-in-1 kind of stereo system things. Yeah, you scrap them out and you just end up with a whole heap of plastic, worse than a vacuum cleaner. And yeah, so geez, there's a lot of construction going on. Trucks everywhere. What's that? Is that a microwave? Could it be? No, it's a toast and grill. I'm going to have a look at it anyway. It just looks odd. Yeah, I'm going to have a look here. Okay, what the hell is that? I thought it was a toast and grill. Alright, this looks... Okay, it's like a little cooler for bottles of wine, right? I mean, what a useless piece of technology for someone to buy, you know? I mean, it still looks in good condition, so, you know, so obviously it's turned out to be a useless piece of machine. Just probably chills wine bottles. I mean, most people have a fridge in their house. If you wanted to chill a wine bottle, yeah, it's just, you know, just these, I mean, there's no doubt we live in a crazy consumer society, but it's just, you know, more crazier than I thought. Well, the sun's really come out now. It's about 16 degrees, something like that. It's really, I'm gonna have to take my jacket off. It's starting to get really warm. Just gonna go and have a look at the barbecue grill. Yeah, I know, shouldn't be really jumping for grills, but you know, part of my collection. Want to try and build up. All gone, and they're screwed in. There, it's like freshly put out. Scrapped. Yeah, someone's, geez, made a mess of them. So they've scrapped out, I think. Yeah, they have. Yep, they've taken the copper yoke. How's that? They haven't even taken the power board. I mean, if you're going to get... Yeah. So, I've broken out the power board. Okay, we know that there's not much value here. I mean, this IC chip we can remove. It's one of those removable ones. Some wire. You know, we can just throw this into power boards. People aren't touching keyboards anymore, so I will. A lot of timber in that, eh? What's this? Just a battery operated vacuum cleaner. So we just take the charger. That's all we want. Nothing really. Looks like something. Is that like a toolkit? Okay. Okay. Some kind of, okay, it's like an emergency toolkit. A little hammer, shifter, got a car charger, you got a light, okay. Oh, Christmas lights. We don't want the stars. Here we go, just neighbours around. PC. What are these? Halogen lamps. We'll take all this. I got some lamps earlier on, and awesome, beautiful. Look, PC and a cord. They've tried to remove the hard drive, they couldn't get it out, so they left it. That's cool. Okay. PC, baby. That's computer number 3. Awesome. What is it? Generic. Looks like just a generic brand. Excellent. Okay, 3 PCs. Okay, excellent. When I get a PC, you know, I could take this whole thing, but I'm not. I do get a lot of laser printers myself, and those fax kind machines, so there's not much in them. Scrap steel. Feel a bit of shade. Starting to warm up, I tell you. Good pair of leather shoes. Someone would want them, you know. Give them to charity. Why throw them into landfill? I mean, it's just, you know, even this mattress. It's a therapeutic mattress. It doesn't look in bad condition. Oh, it probably is. Mattresses don't really last long anyway. But you know, it's just shocking. Some of the stuff that people are throwing out, mate. We go back to the Great Depression, like back in the 20s or 30s, whenever it was. No one threw out anything, and everything became valuable. Even cardboard boxes. Everything had a use, and you just couldn't, you know. A lot of this rubbish that's been thrown out during the Great Depression, you couldn't even buy this stuff if you had the money. Okay, so all they were making, the factories were making bombs for military, and so all the only furniture you could get was just generic stuff, or what they used to build out of fence palings and stuff like that. I tell you what, you know, if we ever have a Great Depression again, people are going to be in for a real big shock. Yep. Is it? Oh, it's scrapped out microwave. So that guy's going around again, scrapping out microwaves. So because I'm not getting steel, I'm not gonna pick them ones up. Okay. Yeah. No. Last week when I was doing scrap steel, microwaves, no problem. I'll take them, scrapped out or not. But yeah, unless they got a transformer in them. There's a PC, is it? Oh, it's scrapped. I'll grab it. Scrapped. I'll take it. Only because there's still a hard drive, a couple of drives, so I can still get some value out of it. We've got a set-top box, just a cord. I might just take this whole lamp. It might actually work, might not. Not much here. A bit of cord with it. Mattresses. That is actually a beautiful table. I mean, beautiful wooden table. Not bad chairs. you know, nothing special, but just this table alone, I mean, it's a beautiful little size, perfect for an apartment. You know, geez, I wish I had a warehouse where I could just, you know, throw all the good furniture in, and filing cabinet, yeah, and like these garden chairs, you know, they don't last long outside, they fade. But here's another really good tip for you guys that sell at markets. It's not just these chairs. You see these chair pads? You can get a couple of bucks. Some of the big ones, you know, the bigger chairs where they've got the recliners. Well, the big pads that go into those chairs, you know, they get about 15-20 bucks each at the markets. These ones, not so much, because they're a bit dirty and that. Still might get $1 each for them, for someone that just wants some padding on chairs. But yeah, if you had the space, I'll tell you what, there's a nice stainless steel there, basket. Here's another tip: when you see rubbish just scattered and where it shouldn't be, sometimes there's a scrapper, just pick it up and put it in a nice spot. That way, especially if you see stuff that it's hanging over the road, you know, sometimes it's just wind, but you know, you don't want to give scrappers a bad name by making a mess. This is the reason why councils want to get rid of hard rubbish like this, is because people go around and make a real mess. Look at just broke a bloody fluorescent globe. Good on me. I didn't mean to do that. This is an old national VHS machine, right? But it's a good one, almost a collectible probably, because this is really heavy. It's actually vintage. So when I get something that I think might be really worth keeping, and I'll keep the original cords, I'll put in a front seat here. So if that third PC wasn't scrapped out, that would have been good. Oh wow, I've really come into the intense spots. You know, there's more furniture, beautiful old bedding that could oh wow, there is so much here. Wowie, wowie, wow. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Wow. This is a street and a half. Yeah, that's a scrapper bird again. Go around. Yeah. Oh, bugger. Another scrapped out microwave. Bugger, bugger, bugger. But we've got a fan. Yes, vacuum with a cord. Just a cheap, oh actually, just a cheap workshop one, but I think I'll take this one because, yeah, it's just good one for the workshop. I just don't need all the hoses. Okay, that's a good one. Fan number 7 or 8. Yep. I bet you it works. They just it's just a cheap one though, you know. So the the next obstacle you can come across when you're out and about scrapping is the need to go to the toilet. And you know what? I've got that need right now. So I'm just going to go right up here, park it. Oh, here we go. I like these fluorescent tube housing, something like that. Empty boxes. DVD. Oh, it's a hard disk drive one. What a pity that. Oh no, the cord hasn't been cut. It's just a plug-in cord, so that's a good one. It's got a hard drive in it. What's that? Keyboard. Modem. Yep. Clock. We don't want. Tape deck we don't want. Take all that. Phone. Take the phone. Okay, we've got that. Blood glucose meter. It's brand new, but I won't take it. Maybe someone else can find it. Alright. Do I want this keyboard? The circuit boards are really crap in them. Have the box back. I don't need that. Okay, oh, cord. Yep. At least the whole fan up here. Just gears for the washing. Starting to kind of lose a bit of focus with my eyes. I'm just I've been looking at trying to spot so many items within the piles that it's all starting to look a little bit the same. So it's a big heater, but yeah, starting to get a bit weary, so I might have to head back and go and have some lunch or something and see how I feel and continue on a little bit later. Okay, I don't think I've been down this side. big flat screen. I'll see what model it is. Maybe just for fun I might take a flat screen, because I've got plenty of room in the van, as you can see, and yeah, as I said, I'm pretty tired. I wouldn't mind having lunch and have a bit of a rest. Okay, so it's a plasma LG. Yeah, because I'm going to the recycling centre anyway, so I might just grab this, grab the boards out of it. There we go. I might as well grab one. I've got plenty of room. I'm going to be heading back now anyway. So, but yeah, I wouldn't mind going back and emptying out everything I've got, sorted out, and maybe just come back again tomorrow. Can just about wrap up this day. It's been excellent. No, just building material. It's been, yeah, just I've had a ball, and I kind of don't want to leave, but I'm just yeah, I've been puffed out about 6 times already today. Had to have a break. Okay, but you know me, I can't give up fans. I don't know, it's sort of like inbuilt in my head. I must take fans. And I know how much value's in them. I know that there's not much, but yeah, it's just a habit, and I like them. Right. Well, they don't make it easy when they pile it. Like that. Yeah. 2. Oh yeah, this one's a good one. It's a LG metal back, really big, really nice flat one. This one, LG metal back, still got the boards. What do you reckon? I'd like this one, because I could probably get rid of the whole lot of scrap steel. This one, yeah, might be a bit big for me. Okay. Let's grab that TV. Nice. Oh, it's only an inch thick. Amazing. Okay, they're going to be a bit slidey there, but alright, that's 2. That'll do. Just for a bit of added fun, you know. We'll get some boards. That the last one I just got in, that might actually have a really good T-con board that could be worth selling. Sometimes those T-con boards, second hand, you know, you get 50-60 bucks for them. Alright, now we just got to find our way out of here. Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to head back home now. So, hope that was a bit of fun for you. I think it's going to be a long video, so it's probably going to be split up into 2 or maybe 3 sections, because I don't want the videos to go on as long as they did in the other ones, the 1 hour long videos. So I'm going to try and keep them at around 30 minutes, and I better stop talking, otherwise that's not going to be possible. But that was unbelievable. That was I just had a real lot of fun. You know, it was just great. So let's just go back, let's take stock of what we actually picked up, what we've got. We'll weigh up some of all the insulated wire that we've got. We'll stack up our microwaves and PCs and fans. Yeah, and okay, See, this area here, this is happening next week, and there's already stuff being put out again. So, okay, yeah, little bits and pieces. But next week, this area right here is going to be chockers as well. Okay, well, I'm back, and yeah, that was 3 hours, about 3 hours and 20 minutes worth of picking. So yeah, it wasn't so bad. I got quite a few fans, as you saw, and so I'm just going to empty out now and get a bit of an idea on what we got. I've got the wheelbarrow here to load the insulated wire into, and as I take out these fans, I'll cut these cords as well, and yeah, we'll see what we got. That's two. Okay, we'll get some of the, you can get to these PCs. I remember this one, scrapped out. I took it anyway because it's still got a hard drive. It's got a couple of DVDs, power supply unit. Okay, I'll keep at it, and I'll stop when I've got something half interesting. Actually, these brackets, I got two of these, and they're actually cast aluminium, and look how thick and solid they are. So, you know, that weighs about 4 kilos, 5 kilos nearly. So about $5 in aluminium for each one. Should test out this vac, see if it works. Got a bent plug, but there's no point in keeping the vacuum cleaner or just leaving it. There you go. Yep. Perfect. It's just a cheap one. The suction is okay. It's not the most powerful vacuum cleaner in the world. That's probably why they got rid of it, because it's not really strong, and it's bulky. Just takes up a lot of space. But here in the workshop, just for e-waste dust and stuff, it's good enough. I've got, I probably got another one somewhere, lost, but yeah, there you go. So it was just, rather than just putting it aside, I wanted to make sure it actually works before I don't think I've shown you the cages that I've set up now. So these are for my circuit boards outgoing, mid-grade boards, motherboards. This one's also for motherboards, just got a couple of CRTs in there. This one's for mostly power supply units, but at the moment I've just put junky LCDs in there. So yeah, they're 4 cages, and so it's nice and easy now. When I get rid of my boards, it'll usually be 2 cages of motherboards at a time, and they just come, pick it up, put it on a truck and go, and that's it. These are just their laptop, server and low grade boards. Yeah, so I got that finally set up. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember that. How's that? Just a whole, it's just someone's personal collection of old mice and charging stations. So this is good because I get to go through it and see, what's this? Okay, it's just a plug, like a universal plug, and it's just got that. This might be like a little water boiler, cup boiler. You put in a cup and it boils your cup or something. Yeah, but I like boxes like this with all stuff that people accumulate, because sometimes you get really good like power supplies Like here's one here. This is off a HP. Okay, so it's a HP power, so it's probably off a either a PC or a laptop. So, you know, just for that power supply unit, you might get $10 for it. You know, so I like stuff like that, and just stuff that you get a lot of unusual stuff like that. Anyway, so I'll put that aside. Get this PC out. Oh yeah, I remember that, the AMD one. Nice one, that one. Okay. Okay, oh yeah, the brass table. So look at that. So it's about 18 inches tall. And that's about 9 inches across. It's not bad. Well, I'll just keep this as decoration. I'll probably just, you know, put a pot on it and just leave it around. I like brass in the garden. It just gets better with age. All right, I'll keep getting these fans out. Okay, finally got all the fans out now. I didn't expect to get that many. I didn't think I had that many. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 11 fans. That's unbelievable. 10 white and 1 black one. Cool. Wow, I got 2 fluorescent light housings. So now we'll just get out some of the, you know, better stuff. There's some microwaves. There's a whole lot of cable that I want to get. This is the the hard drive DVD player. So it's, you know, it's got you know, a hard drive in there at least. I might check this one out, see if it works. But yeah, 160 gigabytes. Just got to now take out those 2 TVs, because a lot of the stuff that I picked up from that one house is just under the TVs there, all that wire and cable. I've pulled out a few things that I've got from there. It was these. It's a virtual reality glasses, right? And, you know, these weren't put out in the rubbish yet. They were going to be, but, and they work. Everything they brought out, they told me that it actually works. Now, I think you've got to look in there. There you go. That's I don't know how it works, but that's looking inside. But anyway, so they work, so I don't know what to do with them, but I'll look them up and see what they actually do, if they're actually useful. Otherwise, I'll just give it out as just a gift to a friend. They might like it. Oh, they're after me. They're looking for scrappers. No, you can't have me. Yep, that's a cop. Helicopter. You know what it's doing? It's following a UFO. As they all do. I just got to put the UFO in the video. Just use a bit of Photoshop, and I'll finally make myself a viral video. What the hell is this? Well, it's an aluminium box. It's a good start. This is Australia, so no, it's not going to be a 44 caliber Magnum or something. In America, this would probably be a gun. Now this was from that house as well. Looks like I could have it upside down. No, it's locked. That's even better if it's locked. Aha! Got it. Alright. Here we go. It's going to be some kind of toy. Poker chips. And some are missing. Where's my chips? Someone stole my chips. There are no cards. That's okay. Poker chips. World Poker Tour. Okay. Oh, well. Oh, there's the keys. That's handy. Have them inside. All right. Oh, well. The case might come in handy for something else, maybe. Silver. Stack all your silver 1 ounce coins, you know, your 10 ounce bars in the square ones, a long Kit Kat bar in that one. And so yeah, that'd be a mean stack. Nice. And you just take it to your safe deposit box and you just slide it straight in. It'll probably, I don't know. Cool. Throw that with the 10 or so keyboards. The virtual reality thing, I'll better take care of that. The usual, got another Netgear, some modems, got that drill. That I've got a pretty decent collection of hand tools, old vintage hand tools, and one day I might just, you know, put them all up on the wall in the garage. If I ever get a nice big garage. Alright, time to take out these TVs. Right? Because it's such a new one and it's a, you know, really good one, I reckon these boards might be worth keeping. And the other one, well, that one will just go scrap. I think it's a plasma. Bit old, this one. And yeah, as I said, we're such a consumer society here in Australia. People don't repair TVs like this. It's just too expensive to take it to a repair shop. Everyone charges an arm and a leg, you know. You take a TV like this to the repair shop, they're going to charge you $120 just to look at it, just about. And, you know, they're going to sting you for parts and all kinds of things, and you don't even know if they're replacing it anyway. So these days, you know, people that can afford it, they don't repair anything. They just throw them out, and no one's buying parts because not many people repair them. So unless the model is a really good model, yeah, unfortunately, here in Australia, in other countries, yeah, I know there's a secondary market, like say in America, India, places like that. This TV will still be selling for another 10 years. People will be buying them second-hand, you know. But here in Australia, I don't know, maybe we just don't have a big enough population, and so it's a lot harder to sell parts in Australia than it is in most other countries, simply because you got the people, you know, that will buy it. All right. So now last big TV. So inside I've still got 3 microwaves, got a box of goodies there, got a PlayStation, got all those cords, another PC, some video DVD stuff, vacuum cleaner still. Yeah, it's I'll keep going. Got the final PC out. That was that compact Presario, Windows XP, AMD 64. So just a good one to scrap. PlayStation, some controllers, and finally I'm just got all this tangled mess, and I don't want to cut the cords yet because there are things in there that I might like. There's another, well, that doesn't have a cord. What's that? Nintendo. Oh, it's like a Game Boy Advanced SP. Look at a nice circuit board in there. It's got like a card. See the gold flashing, 1998 Nintendo. Okay. I don't know what, it's a game. I don't know what game it is. It's got nice gold fingers. There you go. Another cool thing. Just, controllers. So yeah, I just got to go through all this. I'm just going to try and pick it all up. I can see a lot of video cables, so we just want to get rid of that. But yeah, I just don't want to get rid of gaming cables, any PlayStation cables or anything like that.
So the only way you can do this is gently. Okay. That's not going to work. So I'm just going to put it all here. This whole clump was just from that house that called me in, and so here's another example. Imagine all this would have just been thrown in a box and gone to landfill, and forget about the dollar value. It's not just, it's the actual value of the copper here, the brass, the PVC. I mean, all that just going into landfill, what a waste that would be. We've got some really good fun things. This also looks like Xbox. Yes, it's a Xbox power supply unit. So, that alone, should get $20 for that. Oh, maybe not 20, but 10. If we get 10, what else we got? Oh yeah, all those little lights. Have they been taken out? Okay. So they're just like the housings. I don't know if the lights are in there too. I'll have to check that out, because we've got these boxes here. And these, okay. Oh, that's handy. Brand new. They've got little circuit boards inside. Oh, it's a little power board, so no real value, but we might be able to sell these. Got the part number. Anyone want them? I've got a bunch of them. All right, let's start getting out these goodies. Oh, this big bag, I remember that one. Okay, well, so we got the fans done. Got a wheelbarrow full of all that cable, cords that I cut. So we're quite a bit here. So I might just try and weigh the cables just to get an idea on how much value there is there. Obviously there's a lot of things that I'm still going to pick out so I don't cut the wrong cords and go through stuff, lights and stuff. That's just a whole bunch of modems, keyboards that we got, odd bits, tools, extension leads that I'm keeping, and just different tools, knives, all that sort of thing. Got the 4 PCs. One of them is mostly scrapped out anyway, but 3 good ones. A lot of little bits. That's all me cast iron. And so we've got about 7 grills, and we got some of these cast iron burners, 4 microwaves, just a vac. So yeah, 4 good microwaves. Looks like only one might have a aluminium transformer, the other 3 are heavy. A whole range of DVDs and stuff, and check this one out. This here, that's a Sony Betamax. Remember the Betamax? Well, it's had its cord cut, but it's still, it looks in good condition. Just for parts, this is probably worth about $60 just in parts. If I stripped it out and sold the parts individually, like the board and the main sort of motors, you probably get $120 just for the parts. I've sold these before. I get about $150 if it's got the cord and I can turn it on, but this one I can't turn on. But still, there's good value there. So that's it. So that was pretty good. What was it? It was a bit over 3 hours of picking up, and got some really good valuable stuff. Still got the TVs that I put under cover, got that vacuum cleaner, a few other little bits and pieces. But yeah, so as far as value is concerned, well, we've got quite a bit of value here. Certainly going to cover our expenses and make a little bit of money, but just have a bit of fun with the fans, scrapping out the modem stuff and the keyboards. Got value out of these tools. So there's some tool like the block splitters, and All right, well, I'll just get a rough weight of this wire and we'll wrap it up. Okay, so I've weighed up most of the wire. Still got a little bit more, but it looks like we've got about 30 kilos. Yeah, so the wire is actually still got some plugs on it and still messy, so let's take off 5 kilos and all right, let's just take off 10 kilos. So we ended up with at least 20 kilos of insulated wire that we're just selling as scrap wire. So $20 $2 a kilo, 20 kilos, that's $40. So just in the wire alone, $40. Okay, we don't strip wire or anything like that. So we got 40, we got 4 PCs, 3 good ones. You know, my cast, the vacuums, the microwaves, got all this stuff, but the standout is the Sony Betamax. Should get $60 worth for that, and obviously just low value in the fans. So yeah, pretty good for 3 hours of cruising around having fun, and I'd do that again any day. So alright guys, well, hope that was a bit of fun for you. Keep scrapping and I'll catch you next time soon.